In this Jedi Survivor video, I will be ranking all of the outfits in the game from worst to best. Before we do get into it though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future news updates about this game. So there are a lot of customization options in this game, a vast improvement over Jedi Fallen Order. I would say that most of them are really good, but there are some that I'm not too keen on. I thought it would be fun to go through all of them and see which are my favourites because you may not have unlocked some of them yet. The main part of these outfits are jackets. Some of them do contain pants and shirts, some of them don't, so I'll include all of them, but they don't get marked down just for being one piece of clothing and not a complete outfit. I will also be taking into account their various colour options as well. So in last place, even though it's not bad, is the training shirt. This gives a lot of Luke on Dagobah vibes. You get a few different colour options to choose from. I'm glad that this is in the game. Some people will like this. I think this does work pretty well for Cal, especially the colour options as well. It's good variety, but it's just such a simple top, that's all there is to it. Same goes for this Bandolier, which is also pretty bare bones. It's just a jacket, doesn't come with anything else, but it's got more to it than the shirt, I would say. I think the colour variations are decent enough. It doesn't just change, say, the colour of the leather, but also the shoulder pad as well, which is also part of this. Next is the Mountaineer, which, in my opinion, isn't that great. It's got some cool details, and I think the colour variations are better than the default one, but overall it's just not something I'm going to wear in this game at all. Those reasons are the same for why I've put the Drifter in next, so this is, you know, an interesting jacket, but it's not something I really like, to be honest. I won't be wearing this in the game. Some of the colour options are alright, but it's just not my cup of tea. On to the Frontier, and I have to say, this is okay. I think it works quite well if you're just hanging around Rambler's Reach and the other locations on Koboh. It has a bit of a western vibe to it, and I think if there was more expanded features inside of Rambler's Reach, such as owning your own home and things like that, I think it would actually go well. The Corsair jacket has some nice colours, but it's a fairly basic jacket, not much more to it. I do like the fur around the collar though, a lot of detail's gone into that. Then we have the Scoundrel outfit, which is inspired by Han Solo's appearance in A New Hope, so this is part of the deluxe edition of the game. I definitely would not have spent $20 extra for this. Look, I love this version of Han Solo, but to be honest, I won't be going around playing as him in this game. I want to play as a Jedi with some cool new outfits, and not this iconic outfit that we've seen many times before. I don't know, it's just not something that I think Cal fits. The iconic Corellian trousers are just really good, but I'm just not keen on the shirt or jacket, to be honest. Some of the colour combinations you can get as well aren't great in my opinion. This might be controversial, but I actually did like Cal's outfit in Fallen Order. I thought it was fine. It was just something cool, something different we've not seen before. It's got some nice details to it, and even though he has a lot of belts for some reason, I do think this works well. I quite like the green colour option that's available for it as well. Then we have the Exile Jacket, and I have to say I much prefer it in the white colour variation as opposed to the default and the others. In white, it's got a bit of a Jedi robes feel to it, so I'm happy with that. Duelist is a bit more unique than some of the others because you have one arm with a sleeve and the other has nothing, so I think it's an interesting combination. I'm not a huge fan of the leather pauldron at all. I would have actually preferred an option to remove that. I think the rest of the material though is great and looks good in the other colour variations. This pilot jacket is fine. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's much better when you put it in the orange colour because it just looks way better, reminds you of what X-Wing pilots wear, so I think it works much better like this. We are now into the ones that I really do like, starting with the Wanderer outfit. So I'm a huge fan of this. I think all of the colour variations are great. There is one small feature I love about this outfit. So if you have the jacket on, because it has a backpack, BD1 actually sits inside it compared to any of the others that don't have a backpack, so I really do appreciate those small little details. I think the pants are also pretty good. This is certainly a Jedi that's on his way travelling the galaxy. I absolutely love the Hunter outfit. It's got so much detail. I don't really think it fits Cal personally. It's just not something that suits him compared to most of the other outfits, but I really just do appreciate all of the little details, the material work going on here, it's fantastic. It reminds me of Luke Skywalker on Octo, and I liked that outfit. The second part of the deluxe edition is the Rebel Hero outfit, inspired by Luke Skywalker's ceremony appearance at the end of A New Hope. The jacket looks great, even though some people don't like it. I've seen from the community online. It has a bunch of really cool colour combinations, especially the purple. It's just different. I don't know why, but it just feels like something you could wear on Coruscant. It's got little details. It's just great. The shirt isn't my cup of tea, but those pants are great. You can change the colour because brown isn't necessarily a great colour, but I still think it works pretty well. Here is the complete bomber outfit, and I have to say this is awesome. It's the very first unlockable cosmetic that we saw for this game, and ever since, people have been very excited to see what else this game had to offer, because it was so vastly different to what we got in the first game, and it's great. This, in my opinion, is just such a better jacket than the pilot one in the game. It's just got way more detail, it just looks cooler. I would have liked the option to remove the goggles around his neck, because I just think it works better without it, but that's just me. I quite like the tactical outfit, because it actually has this really lightweight armour feel to it. It's not very protective, but it still looks cool, doesn't it? Plus, all of the colour variations are great, and each one of them have a different cape. Not just the colours, but the shape and emblem as well. People are not going to like this next one, but I'm putting the poncho this high up. Yes, seriously. The poncho, the iconic one from the first game, is back in this game, and I know people really didn't like these in Fallen Order, but I think most people just didn't like them because there were too many. That's the only cosmetic we could get for Cal, pretty much. But outside of that, I don't think people really hate them. They should just realise that it's a good outfit, and it comes in some great colour variations. We have the infamous pink one that just became a meme, and there is also the one that we found on Kashyyyk, which I used for most of my Fallen Order playthrough. Another controversial opinion might be me putting Cal's default outfit, the Survivor outfit, this high up. I don't care, I thought it was great. Respawn did such a great job evolving Cal's outfit from the first game to this one. I'm pretty happy with it, and I used it for the entirety of my first playthrough before the game came out. Then we have the Jedi outfit, which I think a lot of people will say is one of the best, but is still not quite what they wanted out of a Jedi outfit, but it's different. The people on Jeddah who were practicing the religion of the Jedi and things like that have a very different way of how they want to dress and things like that. It's not just going to be identical to what we saw, say, on Coruscant in the prequels. The Jeddah traditional stuff is much older and from thousands of years ago, and it's very remote, that planet. I think this is just so good and has some great colour combinations. It's such a nice outfit, I think, and works well for Cal. One of the most detailed outfits in the game is the Hermit appearance, which was the pre-order bonus for this game. I think this was a great pre-order bonus. It was free for everyone that bought the game before the game came out, and it just looks great, doesn't it? It's inspired by the awesome outfit from the end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. I don't like the colour variants for this that much. I think the default variant is just so awesome. It's really, really good. I love the incredible detail. You've got the armour on his wrists, you have the robes, the trousers are cool, plus the backpack, which has a bunch of little details in, such as those Clone Wars era armour pieces, which are just awesome, aren't they? Much like the bomber outfit, I would have liked the option to remove the goggles, but nevertheless, I still think this is really cool, and it's one I've used quite a bit. The Outrider outfit is really, really good. I'm a huge fan of this. I'm not too keen on some of the colour variants. The standard one just works so well. I'm a huge fan of the armour and the jacket, the colours, plus the pants as well. That armour is just so cool. I'm glad we're able to actually wear this in the game. Now for the winner, and this is by far my favourite outfit in the game, and it is the Commander outfit. It's one of the first I unlocked, and I used it even for a little bit during my first playthrough of the game, just a tiny bit, but since I've completed the game, it's pretty much all I've worn. I wouldn't say the pants are as good as some of the others in the game, but the colour scheme, that blue metal armour, is just so cool. I love the shoulder pads, I love the chest piece, the gloves, the kneecaps. From what I've gathered in my comment section, a lot of people think this is the best that they've found so far in the game, so yeah, it's no surprise I've put it in number one. I think a lot of people, just like me, agree. It's just really, really good. those are just my opinions, so take it as you will. But I'd love to hear your ranking, so let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like. What else would you like me to rank in this game? Let me know down in the comment section below. Drop a like to help support the channel, subscribe so you don't miss any future Jedi Survivor videos, and if you didn't miss any of my previous videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.